Application Deep Dive Part 1, Proof of Financial Support for Canada. Proof of financial support, what does that really mean? And why is it so important for international students wanting to study abroad? My name's Emily, and today we're going to dive into why proof of financial support is so important and what you need to know before applying. In order to study abroad as an international student in Canada, you must show adequate proof of financial support, such as studies and living expenses, plus a minimum amount for any family members who plan to come with you. So what does proof of financial support mean? Proof of financial support means you have the ability to support yourself while studying abroad. Immigration officials will be looking for enough money to cover at least your first year of tuition and living expenses. Planning to bring family members with you? You'll need to prove that you can support them financially as well. Be sure to note this. Immigration loves when you can show sufficient funding for multiple years if your program is longer than a year. You're more likely to get approved quicker. Even if you don't have all the money up front, showing that it's likely you'll have it in the future can help your application as well. Let's talk about budgeting. To prove your financial capacity in all Canadian provinces and territories except Quebec, you'll need to show you have 10,000 Canadian dollars to cover your living expenses for one person, plus the cost of your program's tuition for 1 year. And if you're bringing a family member with you, you'll need another 4,000 Canadian dollars per year for the first family member and 3,000 Canadian dollars for each additional person. If you're planning to study in Quebec, the numbers are a little different. Head over to our caption below for a list breaking down the costs depending on your living situation. All right, so you have funds, but how do you show proof of financial support? Here's how. Proof of a bank account in your name with the required amount deposited in it, proof of a student loan from a bank statements from the past 4 months, a bank draft that may be converted into local currency, proof that you've paid tuition and housing fees, a letter from the person or school giving you money, or proof of a scholarship. Lastly, you always want to make sure you have the best application. Here are 3 strategies for a strong application. Multiple original bank statements, explanations for large transactions. If there are any unusually large deposits or withdrawals, it's a good idea to include a note explaining what the large transactions relate to, proof of employment and savings. There you have it, a full deep dive on how you can show proof of financial support. For even more details, visit the caption below to get resource links and be sure to subscribe if you haven't already.